So, I mean, because this is your red table and you like brought yourself to the red table, I think you need to say clearly what happened.
As far as what?
You and I decided we were going to take our space and what happened.
Yeah, and then I got into an entanglement with...
It's a relationship,
August. That's
girl.
what I said.
An entanglement?
Yes. Exactly.
Yes.
A relationship.
Yes.
It was a relationship, absolutely. You know, you and I were going through a very difficult time.
Yeah.
And we decided...
I was done with your ass.
Yeah, you kicked me to the curb.
I was done with you.
Right.
What was the real situation with Jada Pinkette Smith?
I've literally never been in love in that kind of a way. It almost killed me.
Yeah.
Marriages have that, though. Marriages have that.
Yeah, we broke up.
We decided that we were going to separate for a period of time, and you go figure out how to make yourself happy, and I'll figure out how to make myself happy.
Well, at that particular point in time, it was indefinite.
Yeah, I really felt like we could be over.
We were over.
And then what did you do, Jada?
Well, you know, I think from there, you know, as time went on, I got into a different kind of entanglement. With August. One thing I want to get clear about and clean up, one of the things that was kind of swirling in the press about you giving permission, which is, you know, the only person that can give permission in that particular circumstance is myself.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. But what August was probably trying to communicate, because I could actually see how he would perceive it as permission, because we were separated amicably. And I think he also wanted to make it clear that he's not a homewrecker, which he's not. I was in a lot of pain and I was very broken. Now, in the process of that relationship, I definitely realized that you can't find happiness outside of yourself. And luckily enough, you and I were also going through a process of healing in a much different manner. I would definitely say we did everything that we could to get away from each other, only to realize that that wasn't possible.
All right, welcome back to Brain Flow TV. Again, everybody, it is your host with the most. Oh my goodness. This is not what a lot of people were expecting. People were expecting Jada Pinkette Smith to actually get on that round table, that red table, and deny. Check this out. I am actually glad that she did not deny, because if she had denied, then I would no longer be a fan of hers, okay? She actually hinted, though, that she was going to tell the truth. But you never know how these Hollywood stories turn out. But when she said some healing needs to take place, I thought to myself, okay, she's coming with the sugar. She is coming with the tea, right? And she actually did. However, there's things about this that I need to talk about. For those of y'all who listen to both my channels, Brain Flow TV and Soul Flow TV, you might have seen me do this video already on Soul Flow TV. However, the things I'm about to say here are not the things that I said on Soul Flow TV. Okay, go over to Soul Flow TV, check that video out. I touched on a whole lot of different points, but I'll pick up here on something totally different. Now, you know, our society is geared a certain kind of way. It's like when you see a young girl or a younger female with a older man, a lot of people tend to act like they have a problem with it. Or, you know, they're always, oh, you need to do better. Oh, go find somebody your own age group and stop chasing these young girls. She don't have no love for you, man. She just using you for your money. Oh, you a sugar daddy and all that other stuff. That's what's usually said, right? Never mind that they are both adults, and two consenting adults should be able to do whatever they want to do, right? Within the confines of the law. Now, as far as this whole Jada thing with August Alsina, honestly, I feel like she used him. You know, she used him and he wasn't ready for it. He wasn't ready. The boy wasn't ready. He was wet behind the ears. He just was not ready for it. So after watching the Red Table Round Table Talk with Will and Jada, I finally can say I got the whole picture now. And for those of us who were beating August over the head, oh, you liar. You just looking for publicity. You just trying to sell some albums. Let me be the first out the gate, man, to say that we need to go apologize to that brother. The brother seems fragile mentally already anyways, like he is on the brink of going out. I hate to say it. And I hope and this took him to a dark place, like he said. And I hope he finds healing after this. I hope he finds some kind of vindication knowing that he was brave enough, because people, it ain't a lot of people that can be brave enough to step up and step out and say stuff that you're not supposed to say. You're talking about a powerful Hollywood couple, and you are yourself a artist that is somewhat established, but not on the higher level. So they can easily crush your career and make you disappear using their connections in the entertainment industry, in the music industry, in the acting world, etc., etc. So I commend him for being brave enough to speak his truth. Although a lot of people were saying, listen, that's some intimate stuff that none of us needed to know. You could have kept that under wraps. But he was hurting, and different people deal with hurt in different ways. That brother had to speak out. If he had committed suicide, then all of us would have been saying, oh man, why didn't he just talk about it? Well, he talked about it, okay? This was his therapy, letting it out. And we owe that man an apology. Now, the only thing that there was a discrepancy as far as Jada and Will goes was the whole part where August said Will and him had a sit down and Will gave him his blessings. I don't think that's what happened. I don't know not one black man on the face of the earth that's going to give another man his blessings for tapping his wife's ass while they are still married, not even on paper, and sharing the same house. Yes, marriage is rough. A lot of people don't understand that marriage stuff. That's why a lot of people, I think a lot of people run into marriage because they see everybody else get married and they want to be booed up. But marriage is for life. For life. And you know how many changes come along the way of life? You grow older. You start thinking differently. You might grow apart from each other. Different parts of your body stops working. You start feeling insecure because you start getting wrinkles and gray hairs everywhere and all that other stuff. There are so many things, so many components to marriage, but when you have two people that have decided that no matter what in this lifetime, we will never part from each other again, I think that's Will and Jada. And sadly, August got caught up in the middle of one of the midlife crisis while they were going through it, and he got used. Now, I think Jada used him because he was vulnerable. He got into a very powerful family, and she was offering him love, or what feels like or felt like love, at a time when he needed it. Remember, he was on the pills. He was on God knows what other kind of drugs he was on. He was going through some rough times. He had a time where he lost his sister and, just a rough childhood upbringing. All that came into just where he was at the moment. But she, with her grown woman self, stepped in there as if she was going to mentor him and get him healthy. And she ended up taking him to bed. Now, this is my whole summation. I think, check it out. Will was already out there doing his thing, and Jada was pissed. This is a woman scorned. So she probably thought, I'm trying to figure out the best way to hurt him, to make him feel what I'm feeling. So she went for somebody that was close, which was her son's friend. Her son's friend. And I think it was at that point that Will probably saw things happening and he started questioning it. Hey, man, are y'all sleeping together? That kind of stuff. And then, of course, the ego kicks in and it's, you know what? If that's what she want to do, then, hey, enjoy yourself, bro. May y'all be blessed and enjoy that relationship. I'm out. And August thought, oh, he gave me his blessings. In the end, they both got back together and August got left out in the cold. I think it's as simple as that. I hope people move on from this now and leave it where it's at. What I would like to see, though, is all three of them sit at that round table and hash it all out. I don't want to hear no more pieces over here, pieces over there. We've heard from August. Now we've heard from Jada and Will. I want to see all three of them together at the same time. So somebody can say, hey, this part wasn't so. End of the day, I think even the part that August said about Will giving him his blessings was interpreted incorrectly according to Jada, but at the same time, it was very real and very true to him. Leave your comments in the comment section below. Tell me what you think about this one. It happened and it is confirmed. I'm out. Peace.